Yeah, I mean, I got more comfortable as I went on. I think, I've played wing before. I think maybe all the Team Canada events I've been in, except for one, I was wing. So, I have some experience there. But I mean, with Dickie, playing down low makes it pretty easy. He's so responsible, so good in his own end, and obviously the other end. But yeah, that definitely makes it easier.
Does it open things up for you? What are the benefits of you making the move?
Yeah, you can, look at positives on both sides. I mean, I love being center, and but I think it's good to be able to play both, and maybe it frees you up a little bit in your own end. You're not skating around as much, but no, I don't know. Either way, I'm comfortable, and yeah, it's fine either way.
Bit of a random question for you. How much are you watching the Art Ross race, and who do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
that?
pretty wild this year. It's one of the better years for sure, and just as closeness goes. And those three guys, I think, basically any year they're winning the MVP, winning the Art Ross. But it's unbelievable what they're doing, and how all three of them are, three of the top players in the world, and every year they're getting better. So it's pretty impressive, and for sure I'm trying to watch those games extra close.
Who do you think wins?
I don't know. I don't want to say, but. It's a tough one either way. I think any guy has a pretty good shot. Just whoever gets hot here at the end.
Connor, since you've returned, drawing a lot more penalties than most on the team, what's kind of put the defenses in the bottom and create those chances for the power play success?
I think trying to move my feet is a big thing. I mean, it sounds pretty simple, but I think that's when I'm playing my best, kind of attacking the game, and that makes it a little harder on guys. And obviously I'm not the biggest guy or fastest guy by any means, but if I'm always kind of moving and trying to get into spaces, and maybe it makes it a little tougher on guys, and sometimes you can draw some.
It seems like with your passing, particularly lately, you've been very patient when waiting for things to open up, when to sauce, when to just slide it over. Do you feel like you're getting better with the passing, or do you feel like it's always been there?
No, I've always kind of felt like pass first, to be honest with you. Maybe not pass first, but at least 50-50. And coming in, I think maybe assists aren't on the highlights as much from anything. But for me, I've always loved to dish it. And with playing with these two guys, I mean, Dickie obviously 20-goal guy, and Kershey's going to get there, and by the end of the year. So I'm looking for them, and if shots there, I'll take it. But I do like to pass. Feel like I've always been kind of similar in that way.
You guys have been able to pick up a few more wins lately. How important is that down this closing stretch to kind of leave with a feeling better about the way that the team is headed?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's definitely after the stretch we had, kind of late January through February. It's not easy, and we did want to turn that around kind of last 20, and we're still not where we want to be by any means, but definitely a bit of an improvement, and I think that's big kind of last few games. Yeah, I think a big thing too is how serious we're taking these games, and it's been great with the coaching staff and everything, and we're still playing for something, and we want to get better every game and every day. So yeah, it's been good to get a few more wins.
That's a challenge for a lot of teams that are not in the playoff race. What is it about you guys that's allowed you to take these games so seriously?
I mean, we're professional athletes. This is important to us, and it's our livelihood. So I don't think we find it hard to want to compete and want to win, and we're not just playing for fun. We're playing to win, and that'll never change, no matter if you're first or last.
Do you find any more little excitement playing teams that are fighting for their playoffs lives and the opportunity to play spoiler?
Yeah, I think it's fun. I mean, you look at last year, and obviously the Hawks beating the Penguins at the end of the year, stuff like that. It's maybe adds something, but I mean, like I said, every game you're going into, you're trying to win. But no, I think if they're playing the important games, we know they're going to be bringing their best. So if we can beat them, it's maybe even better.
You were following along with the race last year, apparently. Do you feel like you watch more or less of the league now that you're actually in it?
I mean, that was just like a known thing that they won that game. I wasn't really paying particular attention to anyone, but no, I watch a lot of hockey, and yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy to watch games.
With the you know, this season going on with your shooting and how it's evolved, have you made adjustments like with the curve of your stick, or you know, just like getting different shovels to try out, you know, throughout the season?
I don't know if my shots evolved, but I mean, I think I've switched like once maybe, but it was just something I tried in the summer before already, so nothing crazy.
So you've been using the same thing all year?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
How do you feel physically? You got 7 games left in the first NHL season. How much gas do you have left in the tank, do you think?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I mean, you know, obviously I take a lot of pride in taking care of my body and trying to feel the best I can. And you know, most of my life is getting ready for games and practices and everything. So I think just finding my routine. I think start of the year, you're new, everything's a little different. You're trying to figure out your routine, but now I feel like I've kind of nailed that down. And yeah, you know, body feels pretty good. Obviously, you're going to be tired some days, but yeah, for the most part, not bad.
Is it hard to believe there are only 7 games left?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. You know, just looking back and all the chaos last summer and start of the year, and now it's all kind of wrapping up. It's weird. It's sad. I mean, you never want to stop playing, of course. So I mean, I think you try not to focus on you know the last game, but just focus on kind of what's next. But yeah, it's definitely weird that there's only a few left.
Is that hard to deal with mentally, like not having games to play during the summer? Is that tough for you to, you know, because you want to be in the rink, you want to be on the ice?
Yeah, I mean, you're still on the rink and stuff, and we got a good group of guys back home that, you know, we play a lot of 3-on-3 and stuff, and we're going pretty hard. But you know, there's nothing that simulates a game and the adrenaline and competitiveness of that. So you miss it a lot, and you know, you try to take advantage of it while you're playing, and you know, make the most of it for sure.
Can you give out any thought for the World Championships at all?
I'm just focused on you know, this team right now, and kind of worry about that stuff after the year if it comes. But yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about being here right now and being present.